a bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. Going on the west side, giving side guys. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to rob the killer vibe. Probably the beast you got trying to put a lie, but I'm a
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Vikings, 6 Warriors, 70, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go!
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Tiger, ready? Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolf. Bronco 80.
That's Harrison in motion. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the ball's out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Set, ready.
Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos, 18 Rattlers. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 70.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
18, Pioneer. Check out.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. 79. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
He'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time like talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Travel like Dawn, I'm a traveling man.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Going right. It's taken in. And it'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the jump. Let's go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19. Let's go. 19-18.
They'll go again with Benson.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19, Tiger. Come on.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Ready, set.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Slot man in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping like fake bouncing to the groove.
70 range, Cowboy 80, 65 cat, 65 cat. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hank, smash Bronco. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Third and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's first and 10.
Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Set, tempo, set, let's go.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Viking 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 23, here's second and 7.
Let's go. No, Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Now a give up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
60 Bison. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
On the ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 19 Lion.
The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw yet again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Nineteen tight. 6. Hey. 18. 5 in.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at the 3. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Steady.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Seven Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But
oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll get about 5. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will finally run him down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Warrior 70. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 6. Hurt. Hurt.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gun. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Come on, set!
Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Check go.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready,
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
go! Hawk 70, Hawk, ready.
And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Eagle.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
He'll air it out down the middle, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pat 60 Eagles, 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Travel start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
2. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
That is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. Fourth quarter coming up here on Christmas night. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this.
Got it. Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready? 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Cardinals go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go, Riggs, go. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
18, run with Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Ready,
Big
break.
play coming up. This is third down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
19 Charger. 19 tight. 70 range. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Scoop.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeGene. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down, forthcoming.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Get it. Panthers.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second and 6 coming up.
Hurt. 60 by 6. No.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Now, a big third down.
Go! Cowboy 80.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce?
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Cuddy.
He'll run. And the Eagles are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Here we go. First and goal.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
On the double.
Now, 2nd and inches.
Come on.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have him on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Crack all 80. 18, pioneer.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Go, Reed, go! Panther 11!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense, so now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Now a give on the ground, finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
19.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
79 Grocer, 60. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
You'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Eagles are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Come on, unlock line, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time